Big, beautiful, powerful, soulful, characterless, fabulous. That's it. Review done. You can all go home. Only joking. My name's Terry Ellis. Welcome to Pursuit of Perfect System. I'm an audio reviewer and a Dirac Live calibrator. And over the Christmas and New Year period, I was left pretty much a full system, which comprised of the German Physics Unlimited Ultimate speakers, the Audio Analogue Maestro Anniversary Integrated Amplifier, some gut wire cabling, and some HRS Harmonix Resolution Systems based isolation products. Let's actually remove that off there. This system was loaned to me by the Audio Consultants, which are a specialist hi-fi dealership based in the southeast of England. The guys from there, Steve and Alex, brought the system to me, and I've had it here for the past 3 weeks, and I've been spending time with it, trying to get familiar with it, but really I've just been listening to it and really enjoying it. But I suggest if any of these products are of interest, you give the guys from the Audio Consultants a call to find out more details about them, and the guys there will give you excellent customer service. Now, I'd also say if you've come to this video first, this is actually part of a bigger series talking about the system as a whole, and I'm breaking the review down to focus on specific parts of the system. In this video, I'm focusing purely on the Audio Analogue Maestro amplifier. Looking at the amplifier, well, look at it. It has some stunning metal work, a lovely finish with some really very high quality workmanship, classy touches of detail. This type of build quality fills you with a lot of confidence in just how the amplifier is going to sound. But before we get into that, let's have a little chat about Audio Analogue as a company. Audio Analogue was formed in 1995 in beautiful Tuscany in Italy. The company's philosophy is to build products that have a natural sound, that create emotions, and that are very musical. All their products are made in Italy with heart, soul, and substance, and they use a small team of very skilled craftsmen. They've manufactured various products over the years, CD players and DACs, but when you look back over the company's history, they've made a lot of preamplifiers and a hell of a lot of amplifiers. So they've developed years and years and years of experience in this field. There are 4 products in the Anniversary line: a preamplifier, a power amplifier, and 2 integrated amplifiers. The Maestro Anniversary is the most powerful of the 2 integrated amplifiers, and it's the highest priced, with an RRP of just under £7,000. Visually, I think the amplifier is absolutely stunning, but it is big, very big in fact. It's actually a statement piece, really, akin to maybe amplifiers of back in the day, or really it's for someone who has their hi-fi as a key part of their room, who has their hi-fi in a pride of place within a room, who's happy to have a really big amplifier as part of that. Now, it really is far too big to sit on top of your average sized hi-fi rack, but it only weighs just over 30 kilograms, so it's not crazy heavy to move around and get set up and installed. I've been given special permission, and I want to give you a look under the hood, because under the hood is really something special. That is a seriously impressive and nice build quality. This amplifier is fully balanced from input to its power output. All stages of the amplifier are without any global feedback. The power stages use 4 pairs of transistors per channel. Other standout internals include military grade resistors, polypropylene audio grade capacitors, custom made for AirTech 7N OCC copper internal cabling, pure copper output connectors. The amplifier is a dual mono design, with each channel having a 600 VA toroidal transformer. There is lots of filtering capacitance, a big amperage rectifier bridge. Both left and right channels are completely independent from each other. They don't even share a power or the same ground. The PCBs are double thickness copper, and the signal paths are totally symmetrical. Serious levels of attention to detail. The preamplifier is also totally separated from the power amplifiers. Again, each channel left and right are totally separated from each other. The preamplifier is a Class A design and again has no global feedback. All three main elements of the amplifier, the preamplifier, the power amplifier and the power, are all separated and all have their own circuit boards, so that they are all physically separated from each other. Now you can start to see why this amplifier is so big. The amplifier has 150 watts per channel at 8 ohms. It has 300 watts per channel at 4 ohms and 500 watts per channel at 2 ohms. So what do all those attentions to details, design choices and selections sound like? Absolutely fantastic. You might expect a big amplifier like this to have an equally big sound, big and bold and imposing on the music. With the Audio Analogue Maestro Anniversary, that is simply not the case. It's very, very, very neutral, with maybe just a touch of sweetness in there for good measure. It's ultra fast, precise, detailed sounding amplifier, which has had a vice-like grip over the German Physics Unlimited speakers. It plays loud, then louder, and as you turn the volume up, the sound just gets more and more and more controlled. It doesn't seem to have a ceiling point where beyond it the sound degrades, and not one that I could achieve. For once, the speakers were given out before the amplifier, which really is a rare instance, and is also a really good sign that they've used over specified parts and really good quality parts, so you can fully achieve what is capable from the amplifier. It does all that without imparting any real character on the music of its own. The amplifier is very musical and the music just flows beautifully. The timing and precision from the amplifier is absolutely superb. Final thoughts: I have one niggle with this amplifier, and this is it. Man, that is a really big amplifier top plate in terms of physical size. It would have been nice for it to be just that little bit thicker, so we didn't get that vibration. However, the audio consultants brought me this, which completely removes that effect. I absolutely love the look of the amplifier. I love the way it works. I'm not 100% sold on the use of the bright white LEDs as a volume indicator. Other people, I'm sure, would love it. Don't get me wrong, it's very sexy. It's just easier to look at a number dial than it is trying to count little white dots. But that is a very, very small niggle, because the rest of it is absolutely stunning. Speaking of stunning, the included remote control made from a solid, what it seems like a pretty much solid piece of aluminium with lovely sculpting into it. They've not cheaped out on the remote control like a lot of manufacturers do nowadays. It's really lovely to see and use a high quality remote control. Kudos to Audio Analogue. And this volume dial, it's lovely and smooth and just feels really quality, and it's really, really responsive. And our on-off cycle, it's just reassuringly clunky, and every time you turn the amplifier on, it comes on at no volume, which is a wonderful thing for security and safety, so you're not going to blast your speakers out from cold by mistake from the last listening session. I really, really like that. I think the word lovely engineering really sums up the visuals of this amplifier, and fantastic engineering really sums up the internals of this amplifier. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Don't forget, there's also a review for the speakers. You can see the German Physics Unlimited Ultimates. Don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to press that notification bell so you get a nudge every time we create a new video. Hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon.